3.
Hey!
I'm Ron.
I'm Katy.
We're the Becks, and we're hoping to get on.
House Hunters.
So here's our audition video. And I'm 53.
I'm 53, but he's young. No, older
Yeah, I'm a little older.
by 6 months.
Yeah, a little bit. You can tell by my gray hair. And I am a soon-to-be unemployed director of operations at a convention center here in Rochester, New York.
I teach kindergarten in a small district, 18 years.
Yes.
18 years, sorry.
And I'm originally from Kent, Ohio, and I found my way to New York when I found my lovely wife. And where are you from, honey?
I'm from here. I'm from Rochester, New York. I'm born in Rochester. We currently live in Webster, where I was born and raised.
Okay. So you want to hear about our house hunting experience. And what we're doing is we're buying a bed and breakfast.
Dun, dun,
And-
dun.
Yeah. So 2 years ago, we went on a vacation and went to...
On a motorcycle.
On a motorcycle, rode all the way to Yellowstone and then to Grand Tetons, because that's how we roll. Anyways, we stayed at a bed and breakfast at the Grand Tetons. And
Sassy Moose.
The Sassy Moose.
Sassy Moose.
And we stayed there 4 days. We had a great experience. Loved being with the innkeeper. It was just phenomenal.
Met some cool people.
There's some really cool people, and the Tetons were right behind us, and we originally thought we wanted to buy a bed and breakfast out there, and that one is for sale for
$3.5 million, $3.8 million.
yeah, just a
So,
little
yeah.
bit over our budget.
Yeah.
So, but it is for sale.
Teachers
So
don't make that money.
anybody's interested. So, anyways, we came back and we've talked about it a couple, every once in a while, and this past spring we really kind of got serious about it. I kind of went to Katy and I said, hey, why are we waiting till we're in our 60s
So we started Googling.
to do this?
Googling and searching in the Finger Lakes because we used to live in the Finger Lakes.
And it's a gorgeous area,
Right.
wine country.
So we started looking at different things and, sorry, did you get a good shot?
Wine country.
Started looking at different things and just thought the time was right and let's see what happens.
So we found 3 or 4 inns we looked at, and we kind of honed in on one that we have purchased. We're getting ready to close here in about a week or so, and it's called Magnolia Place B&B. It's on Seneca Lake in the town of Hector, which is near Watkins Glen, which is the southern part of the Finger Lakes.
Mm-hmm. So our new home will have a beautiful view of the lake and wraparound porches and a wonderful life change for us.
We hope.
We hope.
It's got 8 rooms, and it
That's
was.
what he tells me.
That's what you keep telling me. So, anyways, it is. It's a great place, and we love it, and we're so excited to finally. We're almost there, in the home stretch of getting ready to move. So, I guess you want
Our wish list.
our wish list. So, Katy, why don't you go ahead and start?
Oh gosh. Wish list was quiet, country setting with some land. Definitely an older farmhouse feel to it, with a view of the lake. That was something we've always talked about, wanting to either wake up and watch the sunrise or watch the sunset with a nice glass of wine. So that was definitely big on our wish list. Did want it to feel like home and not just a hotel that we were in charge of.
But it's important for me. Being that I'm quitting my job and that in like 10 days I'll be done. This is going to be my work. This is going to be.
But it'll be our home.
It'll be our home,
It'll
but
be our
at the same
home.
time, it's going to be
That's
my
right.
my work,
Okay,
and
well,
we got to
we're
make some
talking
money.
about my wish list.
All right, fine, sorry,
So.
sorry, babe.
So even though it will be our business, it does need to feel like our home. And because I will still be working, it needs to be a drive I can handle to school without falling asleep and stopping for coffee on my way there and
That
all
she doesn't
that other
drink.
stuff. So, which I don't drink coffee, so that is a bit of an issue. So I definitely need it to feel homey. I want to come back from a busy day at school and know it's our place and not just a house full of people.
You know, for me, my wish list was, you know, again, I love the country feel. I've always wanted to own a house that faces a lake, and I can go out on my porch, have a cup of coffee in the morning, have a glass of wine at night. And this place has got it. And I can even, if I run out of wine, I can walk down the street to a winery.
Or pick some grapes and stomp it
Or
on
pick
your
some
own.
grapes, because it's got a vineyard in front of it, and then it's got a vineyard behind it, and it's just an awesome setting. But, you know, for me, it was like, you know, I really want to do this. I always kind of wanted to own a business, and I've been in the hospitality business for 30 plus years. 19 of my years at the convention center, I was the food and beverage director. Did a lot of food and beverage at hotels before that, and this is something I've always wanted to kind of do, and it really is exciting for me, and to have you know, be able to live and work at the same place in my community
With less stress.
with less stress.
And
being it's in Finger Lakes in the wintertime, being an avid outdoor enthusiast and loving alpine skiing,
Just throw that in there.
I'll be able to get a little more of that in. So
While I'm working.
while I'm working.
Well, no, not really.
Well, I mean, you know, it's a little slower in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Okay, so I lost my place here. I really am sorry. Okay, so you want to know about what are, you know, the architectural style that we were looking for.
We kind of talked a little bit about that already. I definitely like the old farmhouse type of feel, porches, character, old wood. Definitely not a contemporary fan. So, you know, it just feels more like home when I sit on a porch.
But I kind of wanted something that, you know, not contemporary, but I want contemporary features. I want you know, I want all the latest things, you know, because I love to cook. I want to make sure my you know, the kitchen that we have has got everything that I need. It's got all the latest gadgets, so I can take care of our guests. And I also want to have a place where maybe we can do some small parties. You know, just some events and that kind of stuff.
But we still have a lot of antiques we need to find a home for.
We do.
And we don't want to be those people that have doilies everywhere
and all the wallpaper, the Victorian thing,
and stuff like that.
Not good.
Because we do hope to have some younger guests, not just people our age, that
We're
like.
not that old.
I know, but you know. We're getting there.
I'm not in the grave yet.
Your hair is white, so you know. But I'm just
I
saying, we need to. No, that'd be bad.
Bad.
We need to have a place that would appeal to younger people and where they want to spend their time too. So, you know, antiques definitely need a home, and the family history needs to be there. But not an outdated, afraid to touch the chair type of thing.
Exactly. So.
No plastic on the couches.
Okay. Cosmetic deal breakers for our new home.
Oh, well, we looked at this one, the first one, that was a wonderful setting. Had a little bit of acreage, probably not as much.
Had 6.5 acres.
But it was a little tired. They had some antique type of decor, but it was a little
like
beat up.
1970s kind
Yeah,
of
it
look.
was a mixture of things that we wouldn't be comfortable with. So
And they had a couple of cabins, which were nice, but it was kind of just, to me, it was just kind of
outdated.
Figuring out what
Yeah.
were they, you know? And the outside was beautiful. They spent a lot of time doing their gardens and that kind of thing, but they didn't spend a lot of money inside.
So we would have had a lot of cosmetic things to do right off the bat, and we didn't want that. We wanted to turnkey, walk in, take the business, and go.
And then we saw another one that was.
But that was also the cat one, and we
Yes.
don't want cats. We're
No,
not,
no offense if anybody has a cat that's
We're
watching
dog
this video.
people.
We're dog people, sorry.
So it.
But
that's
anyways,
important.
yeah. Hopefully, you know, you didn't offend anybody. But.
Well, you never know.
And then we saw another place that was in Kennedy, where we used to live, and it was nice, the Oliver Phelps, but the living quarters were just way small, and they were tucked in the back of the inn. There was no garage for the
motorcycle.
It's got to be in a garage.
And all the ski equipment.
Well, heck, you want a basement.
Yeah.
But, you know.
It was right on Main Street, so there was a lot of traffic noise and just a lot of foot traffic.
And it didn't have the business that
wasn't
we were looking
next
for.
to the vineyards. And,
No, it wasn't. So it wasn't for us. Really, you know, the Magnolia just kind of just had all the different things that we were looking for. I guess they want to know who is the pickier partner.
That'd be me.
I gotta say I agree on this one. I'm not gonna argue about this point. She's definitely the pickier person.
Well, when it comes to some things.
But I love her to death.
But I was picky throughout this whole thing because it needs to feel like home. I don't want to come home to a business, and it definitely needed to be something I could drive and commute to school from. That's
Right.
It's a big thing for me, and so even if it was a 5-minute longer drive out of my hour commute, it would be like, no, I can't do that. And it's just, I was picky that way because I'm going to be the one in the car. So
no, and I get it. You know, I mean, I understand it's a long drive. It's going to be like a 50 to 55-minute drive for her one way, going back and forth, and you're going to work for another 2 years or a year and a half, hopefully. And then she's going to retire, and I'm going to, you know,
kick my feet up. He's going to serve me breakfast.
She's going to actually clean the rooms. I'll be doing
but
the
not
cooking.
the bed.
But not the bed. You know why?
Don't tell him.
Last week, no, I'm gonna tell him. Last week, she made the bed, and I get into bed. I wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Really
I'm
a
like,
true story.
what in the hell am I laying on? And I get up, and there's a wire hanger under the sheets.
Between the mattress pad and the.
So I think she was doing that so that, you know, I'll make the beds. But it's
I
not gonna
swear
work.
it wasn't intentional. But
I'm gonna teach her how to do
maybe
the beds.
it's worked to my benefit. I don't know.
I don't think so. No. Okay, so
You said you weren't going to mention that.
I lied. Okay, so anyways, at this point you want to know kind of like, you know, I guess you want us to do a little tour of a couple of the rooms we have here in our current home. So Katie,
This
it's all yours.
is my favorite room. The home we live in now needed so much work when we bought it 8 years ago, and Ron was definitely the one to jump right in and get things done. So in this room, we have things that were on my wish list for updates. The granite counters, the beautiful dark wood. I love the stainless steel appliances. We needed a spot to eat in the kitchen because I like to read my paper in the morning and look out over the backyard.
The whole 5 sheets of paper
and
you
the
get.
whole 5 sheets from the Democrat and Chronicle.
But you know what concerns me about the kitchen is no island. I do love to cook.
But we have all this counter
Yeah, but
space.
it's just not quite enough. When I got things going, I just need to have more room.
I thought it was enough for us, but I guess for 18 people for breakfast.
It does work for us too. But you know.
Okay.
Okay, so
this
that
is
is
the
the kitchen. 3. Okay, so we're in my favorite room, which is our family room, and I like it because it's big. It's got a big TV, and I put in this wood stove,
Which is amazing.
Which is simply amazing. It gives us a warm, cozy feel
This is
in the
Simba.
wintertime. That's Simba,
Our niece.
our niece dog, and so that's why I like this room.
I like it too, and we've had a lot of nice wood fire evenings,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also very dark, and there's not a lot of natural light. It used to be a garage, so when they converted it, they really didn't do a whole lot to let natural light in. We have smaller windows, but our new place has these beautiful bay windows and large.
They're open. You're right. It is a little more open
and a nice
and brighter.
view outside. I don't have to look at my neighbors. When I wake up in the morning, I'll see the lake and leaves and trees instead of
Yes.
so-and-so across the cul-de-sac getting his paper. So I don't need to see that.
Gotcha.
But I do like the coziness of the fireplace, but it's just not enough natural light for me.
Okay. So I guess that's really it. I mean, we've showed you the rooms, and hopefully we answered all the questions. Again, we're Ron and Katie back from Webster, New York, soon to be of Hector, New York. And we hope you like our
Magnolia
video.
Place.
And Magnolia Place, B&B.
Come
So-
see us.
Bye.
Wait,
Nope.
you didn't do that. Gotta
Sorry.
have that.